succeed, I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
So you're your biggest asset.
Mm-hmm.
You have to practice self-care. Every entrepreneur has to practice self-care. You have to release yourself from toxic situations.
Explain to us real quick, what is a toxic situation?
A toxic situation is something that will control your mind, something that hurts you, something that you have to battle. Toxic. Hurt. If you're in a toxic situation, if you get hurt, if you get pain, if you get struggle, right? And if your spirit does not align correctly, that may be a toxic situation. So when I say you make that jump when your values don't align, you make decisions based on your values. And if those decisions don't align with your values, then that's when you say no.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
It is the Skylyne Takeover. How are you guys? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Skylyne Radio Show. You're usually in tune to the Miss Be Inspired show. She will be here momentarily as our special guest as we take over her slot from 7 to 9. I'm your host, Mark.
Hi, I'm Faun, the skater. And I'm T, the busy bee. How are you all today? It's hump day. I hope everyone had a good day and got a lot of work done. Absolutely.
It was busy. It started off very busy. Very productive, very interesting, need I say the least. But it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. God is good, and God's on our side. So take it one day at a time, and it is what it is. But we're here. We got 2 hours. We got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. We sure do. Guess what, guys? My birthday was Friday. Woo-hoo. I'm a year older. I know I probably don't look like it. I probably look really young, but trust and believe I'm almost close to 30, okay? I said close to 30 on purpose. I enjoyed myself, though, It was very interesting, but very fun. I went paintballing. Yes, I'm like this big, and I went paintballing. Paintballing was fun. I got hit in my leg. I got hit in my head. I got hit in my... If I didn't have on a mask, I probably wouldn't have an eye right now.
Yeah, the mask was off the chain.
Yes.
The mask was like a big old serious. Jason, like...
It was serious.
Now I've seen it on
hockey
TV.
league type mask.
But I've never actually done it myself.
So, if you ever want to go paintballing, guys, make sure you wear long sleeve clothing, no matter if it's hot or cold. Put on some clothes. Because those balls are not the best. The paintballs and things hurt. They hurt no matter how far, no matter the range, everything. They hurt so bad. So make sure you wear clothes and make sure you're a tough cookie. Because if you're not a tough cookie, you're not going to be able to handle it. And I'm a tough cookie.
Now, did you get any bruises?
I had one welt on my arm. It was like right here. And while I was there, I looked at it and I was like, I got hit in my arm. But other than that, I didn't have any bruises. But my body was in so much pain from until Sunday morning. I went Saturday. My body was just in so much pain until Sunday. I put on heels and I was just like, I don't even want to wear these. For my brunch, I didn't even wear heels. I wore sandals because I just could not move my legs. I did not want to move. I just wanted to lay there. Don't touch me. I'm just going to lay here. Don't ask me to do anything. Can you go get my phone?
Right.
Can you go get my food? Literally, all I wanted to do was just lay down because my legs were in so much pain. But I really enjoyed myself. And yes, I will do it again. I will go paintballing. I will go scuba diving. I would go scuba diving.
Scuba diving?
Yes, I like doing.
What about skydiving?
I would go skydiving.
Okay.
I'm very adventurous.
Y'all into that?
Yes. You're not into that?
I don't feel as though I need to be jumping out of a perfectly good plane.
No.
What about roller coasters? You like roller coasters?
Hey, I'm your wingman for a roller coaster. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That works.
Look.
That works.
I'm afraid of heights.
How you afraid of heights?
I am, girl. I'm afraid of heights. I'm not doing stuff like that. I mean, I keep my feet on the ground, okay?
No, you don't.
I can film you. I can record you. I can cheer you on. I can have a flyer up saying, welcome, come down. I can do all that. I could be your support system. But for me to be going up there with you, no, not happening.
So you don't go on Ferris wheels?
You don't.
So you don't go on skyscrapers and look down?
I mean, the Ferris wheel's fine. I mean, that's not as bad as coming down from an airplane at 400,000 feet.
Yeah. Perfectly good plane. And you want me to jump out that joint?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
well,
good.
Look, I'm adventurous, okay? I like doing things that, aren't normal. I also like doing little boy things. You can catch me in Dave & Buster's playing a whole bunch of games and probably stop me right at the Justice League fighting game. I'd probably be there for about an hour because, I'm beating up people and it's fun.
But the good thing about trying new things is that, you're facing your fears.
Yeah.
You're getting stronger, you're getting bolder.
So there's a roller coaster in your life? Sometime
How long
in
has
the
it
future?
been since you've been on a roller coaster?
Have you ever been on?
It's been years. You know what made me not like roller coasters? When I went to Cedar Point out in Ohio. As I saw the 400 feet drops, I said, oh no, you'll never catch me on
You can close your eyes. We won't tell nobody.
But you can
You
feel
lose
it.
all your voice. It's
But
okay.
you can feel it.
Yelling. There is no yelling. Now, there is no yelling. Now, I will say that one time I did go to King's Dominion and we were going, I don't remember what roller coaster it was, but we were going up the hill and it was one of the largest hills out of all the roller coasters in Roller Coaster Land. And I looked down and I bursted out in tears. And that roller coaster moved so fast. And by the end of it, all my tears was just on the back of my face.
That happened to me too.
But it was fun and I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. I just should have never looked down.
I keep my eyes open because they take pictures.
Yeah, they do.
You just don't do it.
I take.
That's
hey.
But
what else?
My hobby is dancing, so I'm a dancer. So
On skates.
On skates.
You ever seen her?
We got videos. I like to dance. I like to socialize.
Karate Kid on Skate show right here.
Yeah. So that's what I did this weekend. I went to a all-black skate weekend. Shout out to Melvin Bullock, who's been doing the all-black skate weekends now for a few years in the skate community. We had a few out-of-town DJs that came in, and we had a ball this weekend, guys. It was phenomenal. Dancing, just meet and greets, meeting new people, skating with our skate family. So that's what I do. I'm a skater, so that's what I do every week. Shake and bake every Thursdays from 8 to 12. Matter of fact, I'm going to Texas this weekend to do an event down there. So I'll be down there in Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
Yes, you.
Yeah, to promote the classic Texas takeover event. So we'll be down there, dancing, skating, meeting people, judging a skate contest, and just having a good time, guys.
Ain't you in a fashion show too?
Oh yeah, I'm in the fashion show
yeah, I saw
too.
that flyer. Are you on
She
the
has a
flyer?
lot going on.
Yeah, I am.
I thought that was you.
Yeah,
I was like,
she has a lot.
There
going
goes.
on.
I have a couple things coming up. You know, a couple things coming up.
She's being humble.
Just having fun, guys. I mean, that's what it's all about. Enjoying yourself and I guess promoting good energy with people. That's what I'm all about.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
About, you know?
Ain't nothing
Yes.
wrong with it.
Absolutely.
It is nothing wrong with it at all. It is very enjoyable. I like skating actually. I can skate. I can't do all the extra stuff. You might see me cross my legs a little bit every now and then. I might go on one leg, you know, rolling backwards, skating backwards is a no for me.
I understand.
Like it's a no automatically. But
you gotta
skating,
practice.
I love skating.
It takes time. It takes time to get to that level. Now I like rollerblades and I do like the quads, but I do prefer the quads.
Do you?
Yeah.
Which is the 2x2?
The 2 and 2. Yeah, I prefer those. Yeah.
Now, do you ice skate?
No.
You don't ice skate?
I have done it. I'm just not a fan of it.
I ice skate. I hit my head because the skates don't
That's
stop.
like water skiing, but you don't go snow skiing. I mean, I understand, you know, it's 10 times colder.
It feels different. That's why. Like roller skating is smoother, but when you're doing it on ice skate, it's like your ankles are not always like the best position.
You can get professional ice skates, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that is why I started roller skating, because I wanted to be an ice skater. And we did not have any ice skating rinks in my neighborhood, so my babysitter took me to my first skating rink when I was 5 years old, and that's how I started skating.
Well, you know,
that's how it all began for me. Yeah,
and the harbor has an ice skate rink for like 2-3 months. Well, I ain't gonna say 2-3 months. About 6, maybe 8 weeks. So that's where you can get your practice.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right. But
Right.
my aspiration was always to be like a figure skater, and so in 1988, you know, I'm telling my age now.
Right,
back in 1988.
Let's see, 88. So she's like.
We're not gonna count. We're not gonna count.
She's
you know,
like
a lady never
21.
tells her age.
It never tells
at all.
She's 21
Keep
with
that quiet.
experience.
Keep that quiet.
Right.
But yeah, wanted to do that, and that's how it came to be. So that's what I'm doing now, and it's been luckily a hobby that's been following me all of my life.
Hobby that's been making you money?
And making me money.
See, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah,
so
you
for
get paid
our
for this, right?
motivational,
I do get paid sometimes to do a lot of my events, so yeah.
For our motivational minute, we need you to find a hobby. Find a hobby that makes you money. Because when you make money with that hobby, you'll end up falling in love, and it can become your career. You know, like I had something happen where I was told that my overall career will be in something that is my hobby. My hobby is feeding the homeless. That was so motivational. That means I'm going to be able to feed the homeless and do the accounting and be out there socializing and actually getting partnerships with like other people. Like I know for a fact like Skylyne Foundation is about to happen. So look out. Give me about a year so that I can get it all set up, you know. You give it about a year so that we can set it up, get everything straight, so that it can actually be completely official. So Skylyne Foundation will be official really soon. Look out for us. If you want to interview or advertise for Skylyne Radio Show, you can always reach us at Skylyne Foundation 2016 at gmail.com. That's Skylyne with the Y, 2 Y's at that, SKYLYNE. Foundation 2016 at gmail.com, or go to www.beexposedradio.com/promotions, and you can find us on there, and you can find all of the promotions that we have on there for the month. If you want to donate to us, you can also donate via that page as well. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We finally have an Instagram. Woo! Yay us. It's Skylyne_Foundation_16, and we'll be on our way. And when we get it all together, everyone will see it. And we'll see y'all when we get back.
All right. Tune in.
BeExposedRadio.com.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT. Or visit Fanify.com.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
Real. You right. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to, if the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
so you know, gotta get used to this. Okay.
Why can't I find it? It's okay. I just shared it to my friend, which means I can. You're on. Hey, how is everybody tonight? Welcome back to Skylyne Radio Show, and we're live.
I'm your host, Mark.
Hi, I'm Faun the Skater.
I'm T the Busy Bee, and we have our guest in today, who happens to be Miss B Inspired.
Yeah, hey everybody. Excited to be here. Thank you.
Glad to have you back on the show.
Yes, I'm excited to be here, you guys. Celebrating the launch of the Skylyne Radio Show.
Yes.
So happy.
What today,
so happy for y'all.
Today is, guys, because you know it's Libra Nation.
It is Libra time. Libra season.
Miss B Inspired's birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you. You look great.
Thank
You
you.
really do. She's really cute today.
I do. I feel amazing. I feel awesome. Bloopers. No, I had to throw that in there on y'all.
I was so not expecting that to happen.
That's all right. That's okay.
So, how was your day?
It was great. I started out with, let me move this off the table. I started out with brunch with my husband at Ida B's. We went there. Food was amazing. Shout out to the staff at Ida B's. Amazing food. And then my daughter joined the run club at her school. So today she had her first meet. And I got a chance to watch her run. I'm so proud of her. She actually ran with, she's in the 3rd grade, but she ran with the 5th graders. And she finished her laps. And we were cheering her on. And that was the best birthday gift to see her do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
So my day has been great so far. I'm just happy to be here with you all. And this is, you know, I feel like a proud mama watching you all get to this point, you know, because we did a lot of behind the scenes work, but to see you all get to this point is just so awesome. And I just pray God's blessing on the rest of your journey. I know it's going to be amazing, and all the wonderful doors that are going to open for you all.
Yeah. Just like you.
Yeah.
You've been blessed wonderfully from doing this radio show.
Yes, I have. And it was one of those things that you just realize you're good at. And I'm happy that I found it. I'm happy that the opportunity came to me 3 years ago. It was something that was always in me, but you don't know it until the opportunity comes and you actually try it. So when I did, that platform just opens so many doors for me. Things that I was always a public speaker. I'd always done that since I was a young girl. But to actually have a platform where I could spread the message of inspiration, because that's all I know to do, is to inspire and help other people get to where they want to go. So having the radio show gave me another opportunity to do that. And because it was my gift, it opened and made room for me, as the scripture says. So yeah, so it's been great.
Absolutely.
It's been great.
Yes.
Thank
Just
you.
to
Thank
piggyback
you.
on that, you know, once you operate in your gifts, the doors just open.
They do.
Sometimes it's not always that degree or that certificate that gets you ahead in life. Just sometimes you just being yourself.
And someone's like, hey, I think you'll be good at this.
Yes.
And then, you know, you'll be good at it.
And, you know, you make a really good point, T, is that sometimes it takes somebody else helping you to see the potential in you.
Right.
And, you know, you may have it and you just can't get over that hurdle of fear or intimidation or age barriers or whatever it, agenda, whatever it is.
Or you just being in your own way.
Yes, and that too. And that too. So sometimes it's really good to have somebody that can open that door for you and say, hey, try this. You know, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
look
know,
at you inspiring us. You just, you know, you didn't.
I got my faith shirt on. I came ready.
That's
Y'all
right.
see? Got here by faith, baby.
Of a mustard seed.
That's right. With my mustard colored shirt.
Right. See what that means? She was ready today.
Now, so, you know, we got that the fall colors coming out, you know, so it looks good on you. Looks good on you.
It don't feel like fall this weekend.
Nah, but I'm okay with that. This is good birthday weather.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, you're right about that, Faun.
It won't be hot this weekend.
Oh,
It will
really?
be where you're going.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
you
because I'll
know,
be in
D-Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll be in Dallas.
Nice. You got some work out there?
Doing some skating promotions and fashion shows and
that's what's up.
Events and stuff. So we got a whole lot going on in Texas this weekend. I can't wait to go down there.
She's gonna come back with an accent.
Yeah.
The southern twang.
Yeah. And then, you know, I'm gonna have my shorts on and everything. You know.
She's gonna be real cute.
Absolutely. And
another state.
In October.
In October. In October.
In October. I
Because
this
this weather
back
up
with
here.
October flu either. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst. Oh yeah.
Because it definitely has started.
Yeah.
Like already.
I'm not playing no games.
It started like last month.
It started the end of September. That last week of September, it was like.
Do y'all get flu shots?
No.
Y'all don't? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
I don't have time to read up on what's in that thing you're
It's just too
poking
many
in my
strains
arm,
in
so
there for
I'm
me.
good.
I
don't get
so-
sick like that. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
So here's my thing with the flu shot. The one time I got the flu shot, I got sick.
Yeah, you get sick.
Like, how are you supposed to get a shot that makes you not get sick and you still end up
actually get sick. Like you actually get sick.
no. So I just stopped taking the flu shot from there. I try to do everything I can to make sure that I am healthy. That means everyone needs to do whatever they can to make sure they're healthy. Vitamin C is definitely the one.
Vitamins,
Fruits, vegetables.
Yes.
You know,
Amen.
raw vegetables, raw fruits.
Yes.
I'm actually
I'm
doing
back
that.
on my diet.
No, that's right.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about that.
Yes.
Because I just got real serious and real with my diet.
Yes.
Y'all gonna flip out on this. I wish I had pictures, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We'll talk about it when we come back on the Be Exposed radio show.
Skylyne
radio show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement.
Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up! Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like, you know,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, welcome guys. Welcome back to the Skylyne Radio Show.
Yes. How's everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I know you all can't answer back, but act like you can answer back anyway, like you're standing right in front of me, okay?
Absolutely. Plus, we can see what you guys are posting, you know. can also talk to us that way. So we're tuning in that way as well. So just keep talking to us.
Yeah.
Feed into us. We wanna you know, have a conversation with you guys too. So welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Faun the Skater, and we have
T the Busy Bee, and we have our guest today, and her name is, you all know her, of course, Miss B Inspired.
Hey everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Yes.
Thank you.
So as we stated before, Mark was supposed to be talking about his health and what he was doing. And guess what we have for you? In perfect timing, Mark.
Welcome back, Mark Gray.
Little late.
Yes.
That's
but
okay.
I'm here.
All right, so you wanted to talk about your journey
Diet?
through changing your
Image?
physique and health
Physique.
and doing better in your life. And
Yeah.
I would love to hear your story, so talk about it. What happened?
62 pounds, yo. I lost 62 pounds since I started my diet. About the 3rd week of January of this year. And I started exercising. I started doing little minor things to tone up a little bit, push-ups, stuff like that. Stuff you can do around your house that you don't need a gym. I'd rather have a gym because there's more motivation, but it is what it is. If you can motivate yourself, that's key. I tell everyone, motivation, dedication equals results. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna get it. I went through something on a personal level. Ain't smoked in 5 years. I started smoking in January. I put it down in July.
Congratulations.
And for those of you that know me, where'd the beard go? I cut it off, all the way off. Not like I did in previous years. I cut it all the way off to the skin.
Congratulations.
I was razor clean.
His hair
I was gonna keep it. I was gonna keep it clean and short. You see, I'm starting to get some length now.
So why'd you cut the
The
beard?
beard is back. New beginnings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fresh start. New
Fresh
beginnings. What Jay-Z say? Brush the dirt off your shoulder. And I'm looking forward to the future. The past is the past, and it is what it is. I had to cut it off to start a new beginning of what my future holds. But as far as my diet, when I started, I weighed roughly 238 pounds. Didn't like what I looked like. I didn't like what I looked like before the whole scenario began. The whole scenario began, I'ma say 2014, around the holidays, maybe 2015. And I was talking to a friend, a woman who had just got into bodybuilding. And I'm not gonna mention her name, but I'm proud of her. She knows who she is. I'm proud of her because she's come from this to, if y'all watch WWE, I would put her in the category of strength wise, dedication wise. I would put her in the category of Sasha Banks,
Hey.
Naomi.
Okay.
Body wise, there's no one in the WWE that's cut like this young lady is. Again, no names. She knows how to get in contact with me. If you want me to give a shout out, I got you, sweetheart. You know how we do. It's been a minute, but we good. But 2014, 2015, I weighed roughly 190, 195, 200 pounds. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Is that what you're trying to get back to?
Oh no, I'm under that.
Oh,
Then
okay.
some.
How did it feel having all that extra weight?
I didn't like what I looked like.
So did you feel
because I'd never been that big. I'd always been around 160, 180.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I just didn't like where my body was going. My metabolism was slowing up. I was lazy. Let me get that car ride. Let me get that train ride. Versus walking. Mm-hmm. The simplest thing you can do, unless you got a swimming pool, is walk. Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised how much calories you can burn with just walking. Mm-hmm. Just walking. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll give you an example. In the spring, I needed a pack of cigarettes. I did not go 5 minutes from my house to get a pack of cigarettes. I went to BWI, walked all the way around the building, upstairs, downstairs. Got on the light rail, took it all the way to North Ave. Got off, walked down Charles Street, walked all the way down to Pratt Street, walked down to Marketplace. That's a lot of walking. Went to the 7-Eleven by Power Plant.
Oh
got a pack of cigarettes.
Lordy.
Walked back around the Inner Harbor, came out Federal Hill onto Light Street, walked all the way back to North Ave, got the train, and came back home.
That's a lot of walking.
Yes,
but
it is.
That was a lot of calories that you
dedication.
burned, and that was a lot of dedication.
You figure an hour down, an hour back. You figure you're walking around BWI. You're pretty much walking around, say, White Marsh upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, it's about the
Columbia
same.
Mall, say, upstairs, downstairs twice. Arundel Mills Mall, if you don't know, if you walk around Arundel Mills one time,
That's
you walked
a whole
a mile.
Yes.
That's roughly 22,
Yes, it is.
150, maybe 2,500 steps. There's a lot of calories in
That's
that many
really
steps.
Yeah, yeah.
You did that?
Yeah.
My best I ever did, I recorded over 73,000 steps, and I burned just over, like, I'm gonna say maybe 20, 30 calories over the mark.
Yes.
But I burned 10,000 calories in one day.
Yes.
The next 3 days, I didn't exercise because I couldn't get up to exercise because I was burnt out. But in that 7-day period, I burned almost 40,000 calories. And that week, I lost 9 pounds.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that is.
That's not healthy. But I'm not a big dude. Now, if I was 300, 400, 500 pounds, yeah, you're on the borderline of a heart attack or a stroke because that's too much weight to be lost.
At a given time.
At a given time.
Gotcha.
I'm not the laziest person in the world. I'm not the healthiest person in the world. But I did it. I broke my ankle mid December 2016, the day before the Baltimore ice storm.
Oh my gosh.
When I broke my ankle, I didn't go to the hospital, for about 4 hours, T?
Yeah.
And my man Shorty, Bootleg Barbecue, he told me,
shout out to Shorty.
if you cannot take care of yourself, how can you take care of them?
That's right.
These people rely on you.
That's right.
To come out here, bare minimum once a month.
Yes.
And give them what you got to give.
That's
food,
right.
Clothes.
That's right.
Footwear, coats, blankets, toiletries, feminine products, hygiene products.
Shameless plug.
Whatever we have to give for the few kids that we have, if we have school supplies or school uniforms, they get it. We don't get a lot. We definitely don't get as much as we'd like to get because there's a lot of needy kids in both Baltimore and DC and any metropolitan city in the country. We don't get a lot, but what we do get, we do definitely give to that respective city that we're collecting for. But back to the diet, got off track there.
Yeah, what is your diet?
I
What
weighed
aren't you
roughly
eating?
195, 198 when I broke my ankle. when I was physically able to literally get back to a normal activity. I weighed roughly 220.
Okay.
Maybe 225.
So how much do you weigh now?
In the next 3 to 6 months, I was pushing 240. Women say this, that, whatever, and the third with a diet, they're gonna do it. When a man says it, a man's call his bluff. Call his bluff, because he's probably not serious. He wants it, but he needs motivation. But you know, when January came, I was like, you know what, enough is enough, and something's got to give. So I was roughly 238. The middle of July, I had got down to roughly 175, 178. I pretty much lost 62 pounds in 6 months.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
Yes, that
Since
is.
July, I haven't been exercising like I normally was.
Yeah.
I've been tearing up some chocolate milkshakes, y'all. that's my
calories.
Right, like you
Pack that up.
You better calm it down.
Haagen-Dazs, I can't think of it right now. The butterscotch cone.
Oh
whatever.
Lord. Oh
I can't
gosh.
think of what it's called, and I'm not gonna look it up.
Don't. You gonna tempt yourself.
It is what it is. I can't have, because you know they only give you the little pint size joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone. Let me get my hands on it. It's going to be empty when I give it back.
You know what's crazy about that though? Because when you look on the package, you'll see that it tells you it's more than one serving, even in that little paint.
Exactly.
But we usually take it and eat it like it's one serving. We eat the whole paint.
Because it's that good.
Yeah, that's not good.
Right.
So
You don't really consider the measurements.
I've taken away from that, and I just get a big old gallon of ice cream, half vanilla, half chocolate. I take a measuring cup about this big, which is like 2 or 3 cups. I fill it like a sundae. I nuke it for about 30 seconds, then I stir it all up. And it's roughly, I'm gonna say the measuring cup is three cups. It's roughly 2 cups. That's more than a large milkshake.
Yeah.
But I tear it up.
Okay.
That has that big
Kryptonite.
Haagen-Dazs thing, because there's extra ingredients. Like you got the chocolate chunks in it. I don't need those. I don't need all that chocolate because it's too many calories. Calories are calories. Junk food is junk food, and it is what it is. But so I set a new goal. I've gained 12 pounds since July. I still look good.
Yeah,
I went from
Go ahead.
I didn't know about this weight loss. You always look the
Let me
same.
tell you, when I saw Mark at the Jazzy Summer Nights, I said, "Who is this man?" I didn't even realize.
Yeah, he gets slimmed down so much.
I did a double take, like, is that
from last year.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
him?
and you remember?
Uh-huh.
You know,
I was like, wait a minute.
You had a friend accompanying you.
Right.
Your friend.
but,
That was funny. I don't know.
So I
if
set a
y'all
new
see that,
goal:
but I did.
25 pounds by Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I've already lost 2 pounds.
Well, go ahead.
I started my diet Monday afternoon. I don't have a blender. Had one, it stopped working. It died.
How do you break a blender?
It was
You must have
never
loaded
used,
it, overloaded
and it got old, I guess. So.
Oh Lord.
Well, we know what to give you. For
But my neighbor, yeah. Again, no names, but you know who you are. My neighbor, the best neighbor on the block, had a blender, so she let me borrow it. And I made a big old thing about this tall, about this wide, about that long. That's my Okay, let me back up. Same thing.
The chocolate, the ice cream.
I made no.
Oh.
I made
what was it?
nothing but fruit. The second one, nothing but vegetables.
Oh, okay.
So I got breakfast and lunch / lunch and dinner.
Okay.
Now, the fruit one, it's what's the fruit that starts with an H? Honeydew.
Oh,
Honeydew.
I was so lost.
Pop quiz. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Juice, applesauce, peaches, pears.
You mixed all of that up?
Yeah.
I know I eat
Blueberries,
a lot of fruit.
blueberries, blackberries, cranberries. Did I say watermelon?
No, but okay.
No.
I mixed all that up. And that's my fruit joint.
Okay.
The vegetable joint is celery, tomatoes, green, red, yellow, orange peppers, green beans, sweet potatoes, tomatoes. What am I missing? I'm missing something.
Oh, you got
Carrots, and I blended it all up with water for both. And I got these big old things in my refrigerator. They're so good.
Whoa, awesome.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You just taught me something.
Right.
25 pounds by Thanksgiving, y'all, because you know holidays coming up. I gotta cheat.
He's very dedicated. I can tell it's gonna happen. So.
And watch us every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You'll be able to see the transition each week when you tune in. A bonus for you to tune in. Right. You get to see Mark's transition.
Right.
As the beard gets longer.
Right. And he gets smaller. So
you know what I was
smaller.
I was thinking about though, the theme of self-care, because
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, one with a home run, drove
hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that then
your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earns run. 12 earned runs.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello. Hey guys, welcome back.
We are Skylyne Foundation.
That's right.
Previously known by Miss Be Inspired as
the Be Inspired Radio Show.
Yeah, y'all see she still got it right.
We're just borrowing it
because she never left. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Faun the Skater.
I'm your host, Mark.
All right. Yes, and I'm Miss T, the Busy Bee. That's and
right.
Today our guest is
Miss Be Inspired.
And it's her birthday, guys. Please send her some warm wishes.
If it's your birthday, make some noise. If it's your birthday, make some noise.
Absolutely.
All of it.
Good. She feels good.
Thank you.
And we're glad to have her back on the show.
Thank you.
So, I want to ask a question, fellow Libra. How does it feel to be a Libra?
We are the dopest people out there. You need a Libra in your crew. We bring balance. We have great style. You know, we have a really great sense of style. We being a Libra for me, it's more so about I don't lean on the fact of being a Libra. My personality style has just been built around the people that I've grown up with, family members and things like that. But the added bonus is that I am a Libra. We are very diplomatic. You want us on your side in the argument because we know how to diplomatically win an argument without you realizing that you just lost the argument.
Her birthday was the first.
We will make you feel like you are absolutely right. Like we'll just stop talking and we'll halfway agree with you, and you're like, yeah, we're still getting our points across.
We sure.
I'm still like, yeah. You know, it happens.
You said you had a grandmother.
My grandmother's birthday was the first.
Okay.
She don't take no mess.
No.
She does not take no mess. She advocates for herself.
Yes.
She's 78 years young.
Yeah.
She does not take no mess from nobody. You can't tell my grandmother nothing. Miss Carrie Brown, I love you. You know, I can't even call her she.
Happy birthday, Grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma. Shout out
to my grandmother.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So Libras are we are awesome, you know. And the thing about it is, though, for us, we are very loving people. We once you come around us, we're loving. But if you cross us, unfortunately, we're like, once we write you off, it's a little harder to get back into our graces because we are so tolerant up front. Like most of us, we'll give you time after time after time, and we're very loving people. And like grandma probably had gotten to the point where she had enough.
Yeah, she did.
And grandma was like, I'm not taking no mess. And Libras will get that to that point, but we have a high tolerance though. It takes us a long time to get there, but when we do, it's like, that's it. I'm not taking any stuff.
When we're no longer patient, it's completely different. It's that balance. But once you meet that, I can't balance this anymore, then the mean part has to kick in to balance.
It's a balance,
right?
Balancing act.
And so if I want to say no to it, I can say no.
Yeah.
Yes.
You better not say no.
I can say no to it.
She can't say no to the Skylyne Radio Show.
I can say no.
Right.
No, I'm saying like that's how Libras are. Like that.
Oh yes.
Like, I've said yes to enough things, and I can also say no to a couple things too. And you should respect it.
Yes, I agree with that.
Respect it. Like it's okay for me to say that.
It is. Yeah, Libras definitely.
I can stand up for myself and say, hey, enough is enough, or this is what I want to do, and this is what I want.
Yeah, you know, Libras also advocate for other people too. We do love to help other people and rally around other people. We have our weaknesses too. I will say, you know, we have to be careful that we don't become lazy and sometimes indecisive. So we need people around us that's going to push us. Like don't settle, baby.
That push and don't settle, and that push and stick to it.
Stick to it. A decision. Girl, you know what I'm talking about. We can be so indecisive. I know my husband is listening right now like, you ain't never lie.
That's right. And I want to give a shout out to two other Libras that I know having birthdays. Man, my friend Ronell Sneed, well, his name is Reggie. I want to give you a birthday shout out.
Shout out.
You better have me turned up all October.
Yes.
Talk a lot of crap about me because I'm a Virgo and talk a lot about September. So October, I better have a good time this
You
month.
want to know what I learned about Virgos and Libras?
What's that?
Every Virgo has a Libra best friend.
Yes, and I do. Oh my God. Okay, we said we wasn't name dropping, but I got a name drop. My best friend Tanisha Hance is a Virgo. The girl is on point. She don't play. She gets her stuff done. She's organized. But one thing about Libras and Virgos, we make a really good team. We really do. We balance each other out. Like we can get it done. Like if the Virgos are organized, the Libras like, let's get this. You know, we got a good balance. Like we gonna facilitate because you know we got the gift of gab. You know, Libras can talk. So that's it.
And I want to give a shout out to my brother. He's turning 30. Yes. My brother DeJuan Brown, happy birthday. And he just graduated with his massage therapy degree this weekend.
Congratulations.
I'm so proud of him. He has my autism and doing amazing, guys.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big deal.
I want to give a shout out to everybody who is tuning in with us. Shouts out to Miss Lady Katina Williams.
Hey, Lady T. Hey, Lady T.
Shouts out to Miss BB Alexander, Miss Mo True Love. Shouts out to Tyler. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Kiana. Hi, Adrian. I don't even know who else is tuning in. Oh, hi, Javon. Hi, best friend. Make sure you all follow us back here on Instagram at Skylyne_Foundation_2016. Skylyne with a 2 Y's, SKYLYNE. And you will see us when we get back. Okay? We're on our way.
Stay tuned.
It's time for a flashback.
Now I'm not gonna say all Aries don't know, but
it's just the one you had. That was just
a long one, you know. But it's always something that you can
go ahead, Bliss. Can you recollect any signs that you might not get right?
October 15th or 16th. What is that?
And Libras.
See, I've had some good Libras and I had one really bad Libra, but he was white, so he f***ed his back anyway. So I don't.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Demonstrate. You got to demonstrate the back.
No. Ain't no way.
Not the good. How they bust? But show how they bust.
And then want to cry afterwards. I mean, what the f is the point of the tears? I mean, I can see you shake, and shake it off real quick. But you crying? F out of here.
What was he crying for?
Cause baby, this make that. You in? I got that good nasty bitch. The shame.
Oh shit.
McLean's Couch every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Just a Bit Outside radio show.
There is one glaring stat that I read about while watching the games over the weekend. New York Yankees went 22 straight.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
welcome back.
Yes, we are here. It is October. You know what month this is? It is
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
You're gonna have quite a few of those as you go on, but it's funny, especially when you play into it.
Right. Did you see how I was so surprised? I didn't even know it was happening. It is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So my grandmother actually had breast cancer. She beat it, I believe, 3 times before she was actually laid to rest. And I loved it and I enjoyed it. I didn't get to meet her, but all the stories that my aunts tell me and my mom tell me, like, she was a very wonderful person. And the fact that she beat it, and they told her at one point that she only had 60 days left, and she beat it by like a year, like continuously. All that to say, make sure that you go get your mammograms, okay? Make sure you give yourself a mammogram. You know how to do it. I don't want to, you know, wrong.
Yes, self-examining is very key, because sometimes you find things before you even get to the doctor. So the self-exams at home are extremely important.
Hey, Lisa.
Not trying to be nasty, but fellas, if you feel something, tell your lady.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point, Mark.
Guys can get
that is so true.
Yeah,
no, he was talking about, like, you know, if you're intimate with your spouse, which I don't think that's nasty. If they feel something,
say something.
Say something to your
significant other.
Yeah.
She might not know. She might not have found it.
That is so true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, and then, you know,
Good
also
point.
men can get breast cancer as well. So it's just not
It's
limited
very
to female
rare,
population.
but it does happen, fellas.
Yeah,
Does
it's a
happen.
male issue as well. So take
That's
care
true.
of yourself, everyone. Male, female, take care of yourself. Absolutely. And I had a family member that passed from breast cancer.
Yeah.
My cousin Corey and Sherry, their mom passed from breast cancer back in the 80s. This was, of course, when cancer was still kind of new, and still people were learning how to treat it. And so definitely, now that technology is better, now you know you can fight it.
Yeah,
fight it now.
That is a true.
You can fight it.
You
You
can
can get rid of it.
You can
Yes.
You can fight it. So
yes, and if you know anyone who is who does have breast cancer, keep encouraging them. Just keep encouraging them. Keep them motivated. Keep them wanting to do things. Like, don't let them feel like cancer has them down, because it's not going to be down until, you know, it's not going to be down, because we're going to speak all positivity into breast cancer, because that's what you have to do. Oh, I just realized also my other grandmother had breast cancer, and she beat it too. She completely beat it. I believe like they might have removed the lump that she did have, but she hasn't had any backtrack or anything to like pop up anytime soon. I believe that was back in like I don't even know. I know it was early 2000s when she did have it, and she went through the surgery. I believe it was a surgery. I just know my mom didn't really tell me much about this. She just was like, well, grandma has breast cancer, and now grandma doesn't have breast cancer. And you know, when you're young, you're just like, okay, you know, you just keep going. Sometimes you ask questions, sometimes you don't. So I just kept going, and my grandmother's still here.
that's a blessing.
So I love her.
That's what's up.
That's great.
82.
I wanted to add to, I had a family member, a very close family member, who had breast cancer, and they did beat it, but they gave a different perspective in terms of respecting that person's space when they are going through, because we have a tendency to want to encourage, but we might not realize it may be overkill. And it's tough on the person when they are going through those treatments and things like that. And yes, the encouragement is welcomed, but make sure you listen to that person too. If they're saying to you, I need some space, you know, I need you to just, you know, respect the fact that I'm tired, maybe I'm not ready for visitors today, also respect that too. And we all have great intentions, and we want to be there to to support and to encourage those who may be going through it, but also listen to them and respect their space and also whatever they're asking you to do in support of them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is not on the same topic of breast cancer, but my father had prostate cancer last year.
Yes.
Yes.
Always be cancer.
Yeah, cancer.
It's always time to celebrate.
Get rid of it. And you know what's crazy? My father would never known he had it unless, if it wasn't for my mom changing her health insurance, because she was with the initial health coverage and then they asked her to change. And so Kaiser did a full screening, and that's how they found out my dad had prostate cancer. He had 50% of his prostate was completely consumed.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And he had it for 5 years and didn't even know it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So, thank you, God.
Yes, thank you, God.
That my mom had to switch, you know, health insurances, because we would never know.
Yeah.
We would never know my dad had cancer. So, my dad is healed. He's 100% clear of all cancer, guys. So I'm really happy, man.
Yes.
My dad,
blessings. Congratulations
that's my
on
best
that.
friend, so I'm happy.
Yes.
That's my best friend. So thank you for that.
You don't find too many people that say their parents are best friends.
Yeah, my parents are my best friends.
My mom, she's not only my best friend, she's my second child. I got 2 kids. A 72-year-old and a 17-year-old.
Yes, it does.
It does. Our parents, they give
My mom is the bomb. My mom's better than y'all's, no offense. My mom is the greatest woman I know outside of Granny. Rest her soul. I miss her so much. My mom is she's a real mom, yo. I mean, what can you say about a mom? You know what I mean? There's so many things you can say about a mother. Moms get mad, moms get disappointed, moms get fed up, moms get pissed.
Moms will always be there.
Moms will always be there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, they will, and yes, we will. For
Let's
all
be
those who
real,
are moms.
fellas.
Those who are moms, you know.
Fellas, I'ma slide over a little bit.
Okay, well, look, I'm not a mom yet,
all
but I have
women
siblings.
are real moms. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Not all fellas are real fathers. It takes a man to raise that child. It takes a woman to raise that child. Any girl can make a child. Any boy can make a child. I've had custody of my child for over 15 years. Do I have struggles?
He's a mom.
Yeah.
He's a Maddie. That's what he is.
My neighbors
He's
tell
a
me
mom and
Happy
a daddy.
Mother's Day. That's crazy.
He's a Maddie.
Yes.
I'm nobody's mother.
No,
but I am my
he's the
child's
father. Yep.
That's right.
It's a struggle. It's hard. You got your ups, you got your downs. I love being a parent. I love my son. My son is my world. He's my rock. Outside of my mom, he's my biggest fan. He's my biggest supporter. He keeps me pushing. He checks me when I need to be checked. Not too many kids do that. Sometimes he goes a little overboard, so I gotta check him, especially if we're in public. Like, who are you talking to?
Oh,
you serious?
absolutely. You gotta go.
Nah,
Yeah.
I gotta check you real quick.
Yeah.
You know, if you
No
do that
borderline
behind closed doors, I might
disrespect.
overlook it. But if we're in public and you're doing just a little bit too much, nah, I'm gonna have to check you. But my mom, I look at my mom how society looks at old people. She's a target. My mom's always on the go. She still has her independence. She still drives. God bless her. She stays busy. And I tell my mom day in and day out, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I got going on. If I have time, I got you. You're not going nowhere by yourself.
He's very protective.
I think the favorite thing that I love doing with my mom, outside of going on road trips for vacation, I love going grocery shopping with my mom. It's a trip. It's
Is it fun or just funny?
It's everything. It's fun. It's aggravating. It's joyful. It's irritating. It's patience. It's I'm done.
We've been here 2 hours.
Are you ready? I had a cart full. Nope, I'm not ready. Okay, I can go get another cart, and things can start jumping in my cart again. It's not that serious. I don't go grocery shopping too much because it's just me and my son. I don't go grocery shopping because my parents don't need a lot. My parents don't eat a lot at home. They go out a lot. They got that right. But my mom's retired. My father still works. Bless his heart. Why, I don't know. He should have retired 4 or 5 years ago. But hey, you know, when you love your job and you love what you do, you don't mind going to work.
That's right.
That's right.
That's a good point.
Like I tell people, when you get up and you have said for the 3rd time, damn, I gotta go into that joint.
Been
It's
there.
time for you to start looking for another job.
Yes. I agree with that. I definitely
Either
agree with
you're
that.
gonna get
I know.
irritated, aggravated, bent out of shape, and then some.
Disappointed,
We're
sick,
keeping it
stressed.
PG, y'all.
You know.
And you're gonna quit. How you gonna quit and you ain't got nothing to back up?
Right.
You don't quit a job unless you got something lined up.
Absolutely. Rule of thumb.
Ding, ding, ding.
You gotta stay humble, though. You gotta stay humble.
You have
gotta
to.
still be grateful for what you have. So, you know.
I love what I do. I'm not rich. I love what I do. I'm comfortable. Do I work for the man? Nope. Not at all. I'm good. My bills are paid. I don't have no one chasing me. I don't have credit card companies chasing me. I'm good. If I want to plan a trip to go out of town, and I got 3 of them coming up, because I'm going home. Chi-Town, here I come. I got a New Orleans trip coming up. I got a Vegas trip coming up. What's up, LA? What's up, Cherie? Stilts, if y'all don't know who she is. LA is on my target next summer. I'ma have to bring Miss T, the busy bee, because we really gotta do a turn up. But you'll probably be out here before we come out of bed, because we definitely gotta bring you on our Skylyne radio show. And when we do that, we definitely gotta make sure Miss Be Inspired is available for that.
Right.
We definitely gotta have her in here.
Absolutely.
You gotta meet who gave Skylyne Radio Show this opportunity to go in a different direction and start something brand new from the bottom up. I love her to death. She's my sister.
Yep.
We've done a lot, but we haven't done a lot. But I love her to death. I respect her to the utmost fullest, and I'm glad she's putting her faith in me and trusting me to pass this torch. And I got the best team.
Yes, you do.
With Miss Faun, the skater, and Miss T, the busy bee.
Yes.
Miss T, the busy bee, has had my back for over 2 years, and I call her the boss for a reason. I do, because she is the boss. She paid the cost to be the boss. Little do y'all know, Miss Faun right behind her.
That's right.
She making things happen.
Yes.
Thank you.
But we getting ready to take another break, get a breather, get our throats wet.
Don't say that
I've been talking a lot, so I definitely need some water.
Man, look, the jitters are real, but we don't have the jitters for real, which is actually good. I want to actually congratulate Mark, because he has the jitters, and he is doing a wonderful
yes,
job.
Yes.
You know,
I had we did a dry run last week, and I wasn't at my best. I really wasn't, and we weren't live. We're live tonight.
Y'all bringing it. Let me just put it out there like that. Y'all bringing it, okay?
Yes.
Proud of y'all.
Make sure you follow us every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can follow us on Facebook Live. Follow us on Facebook at Skylyne Radio Show. Follow us at Skylyne Foundation. Follow us on Instagram at Skylyne_Foundation_2016. If you ever want to be interviewed or you want to advertise,
we'll be right back, y'all. At BeExposedRadio.com.
Be Exposed Radio.
It's a family affair if you want to look at it that way.
It is. I totally agree, and I believe I believe that this wisdom on the wall is going to be a movement, and that's what I believe we are doing. Is we're creating a movement where people essentially, even after we've presented in these workshops, then they'll be inspired to sort of document some of the things that they've gone through and empower somebody else. So it'll be like a chain effect. So they'll see that, we were just 3 women who have gone through various things and experiences in our lives, and we just took the opportunity to sit down, put it in a book, and then it'll be a movement, and then other women will be inspired to do the same thing. Let me tell you, we are better together. We are so much better together, family. I'm telling you. When we band together, put our resources and our experiences together, we can create a movement, and that's what it's about, inspiring people to do more than what they may currently see of their own lives, that they can do so much more. So yeah,
you are exactly right.
Be Inspired Radio Show. Tune in every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's radio loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait. Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you say?
Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
welcome back. Yes, welcome to
the Skylyne Radio Show.
I'm your host, Mark.
I'm Faun, the skater.
I'm T, the busy bee.
And we are a Skylyne Radio Show.
Yes, we are a Skylyne Foundation, and we have a radio show.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you.
I mean, if you're gonna go there, I mean, it's a big old Skylyne brand. You know, you got Skylyne models. We work with fashion models, celebrities, comedians, music artists, athletes. We do it all. We host parties, events. We got the Skylyne Foundation. We feed the homeless every month in Baltimore and DC. The men, women, and children that are homeless and less fortunate, they need all our help. Come on, y'all.
Yes. If you have any donations.
One city, one team, one dream. And that's what we're doing, one city at a time. Our ultimate goal is to feed 52 cities in 52 weeks. And with your help, kindness, gestures, and blessings and donations, we can make it happen.
And love.
Yes, and love.
And love.
For those who would like to donate, you can donate anything from clothes to toiletries to shoes to food, perishable food, please. Except for on the day that we're actually feeding the homeless, then you can bring any hot foods that you have.
Hot food, cold food, whatever
yeah,
the
hot
case
food,
may
cold
be.
food. But reach out to us. Reach out to Skylyne Foundation on Facebook. Reach out to us via Instagram. I will answer those DMs, okay?
That's right.
I will. And again, it's Skylyne Foundation on Facebook and Skylyne_Foundation_2016 on Instagram. Make sure that you follow both of those pages. Shameless plug. And make sure that you ever have any donations or you want to donate, you reach out to us and we will get back probably within like the first 30 minutes of seeing your message. You've been really good about doing that. If you have anything you want to share with us or give to us, please just let us know. If you want us at an event, if you want to collab, please just let us know. We are willing and ready to step out there and expand just a little bit more. We're actually planning to go to New Jersey soon.
Okay.
That's in the books.
That's the plan. Okay.
Yeah, that's in the plans. That's probably, I don't know when that'll happen right now. I don't know if it's going to happen within the next 2-3 months.
But in the future.
But it will happen and it's in the future.
Love,
It's in the works.
love,
Yeah.
love. Y'all see me, right? We here. It's going to happen before the end of the year.
It
and that's
will.
all I'm going to say about that.
Yes.
But if you need cakes, ladies, you know, fellas don't really get down with sweets. Women don't either, but women just like the gesture. Need a cake for something? Any occasion. Cupcakes is always better because, you know, they go quicker, they go faster, they go longer. Any occasion, any flavor. You need it, we got it. You want it, we got it. We got you. Skylyne Bacon Babes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Derek Chase. For those of y'all that don't know, that have been missing in action, he is no longer downtown Baltimore. He's over on the west side, down the street from Security Mall at the Belmont. The Belmont, y'all, at Quality Inn.
Definitely come down on Saturday.
Check him out. Saturdays, you know.
With Miss Matisse.
Yeah,
Yes.
my sister right there.
love
She
Miss
doing it
Matisse.
big.
Hey,
She doing it big. She doing it, you know. She's always been Derek's go-to person.
With the Stand Up Baltimore.
Stand
Yes.
Up Baltimore, Generosity. Not Generosity. What's his other one?
I'm not sure.
Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue. My bad, Derek. I love you, bro.
Yes. Make sure you follow Derek Chase.
He's a
wherever
good
he
person
is
to
on
have in your
Facebook.
corner. Definitely.
Yes, he is great.
Transformation for I don't know.
We're almost there.
Yeah, and he just
What
had
is-
he just had the tournament too a few months ago. The $2 million purse.
Yeah.
Where the everyone was playing ball at Morgan State University, and the winning team took home $2 million, and it aired on ESPN. So,
Wow.
yeah, Dirk.
$2 million.
$2 million.
Yeah.
I think it was like
They do it big.
I missed this.
semi-pro basketball players.
Really?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
But,
God, I missed that.
Right. And it all happened at Morgan State University, my alma mater. Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm an alumni here. You know.
Speaking of Morgan
And you're
State.
going out of town
I know.
on
I know.
the greatest weekend
I
for
know. I'm
Morgan?
leaving for
Homecoming.
weekend. I am so sad about that. I didn't know, but you know.
How you don't know and you alumni?
So I had to leave.
You heard me
Yeah.
right.
So
How
I'll
you
be in
don't know
Texas.
and you
But
alumni?
I'm missing the Morgan alumni.
It's,
So I'm not even a Morgan alumni. I'm not even a Maryland State of any college alumni. My school was all the way in Alabama, but guess where I'm going to be this weekend?
Where?
Right at Morgan's homecoming.
That's
Mostly
right.
everybody does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of people do.
Because-
First off, I had a blast last year. It was a blast. It was so much fun, and I barely remember most of it because that's how much fun it was. And I woke up the next day like, yes, I'm so glad I got to experience it, and I'm ready to experience it again.
shout out to my man Mo.
Yes,
Dirty.
shout out to Mo.
Because if
he
you ain't ever
definitely
had a Mo
did it.
Dirty drink or some of that jungle juice out that cooler, You have no idea what you're missing.
Yeah.
At all.
If you want a good drink, you gotta tip. Because if you don't tip, you might not get the drink that you were looking for.
Okay.
Trust and believe.
Right.
Mo Dirty, he's gonna be in the middle of all the shenanigans. Where you find DJ P Drama, you will find Mo Dirty. And they're gonna be doing it. They're gonna be doing it. They always do it big. If you don't have plans, be there. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And
be
don't
there.
forget about the Morgan State Parade that starts at like 9 in the morning. We got everybody coming out. The steppers, we got the skaters going out there, showing out. Yeah, the skaters be out there too.
Were you about to be a part of it?
I was a part of it last year. I was a part of it last year. But
Look,
you know, we
little
still got
do
them
we
coming
know,
out there this year.
she was in the paper for
Our skate.
yeah.
Yeah, our skate. Shout out to Travis Johnson.
On the news skating.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're really trying to get skating back as a popular hobby. I mean, it's healthy, it's affordable, it's fun.
It's really cheap, y'all.
Yeah, it's affordable, and I would love to get people to start coming back out and supporting our rinks because our rinks are sadly are fading.
Look, I told her, anytime I'm there. You know how many times she's invited me? 0.
Uh-oh.
Ain't that something?
Uh-oh.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to pick a bone with her, ain't I?
But I would definitely invite you. No problem, Mark. No problem, Mark.
What about
See,
lessons?
Mark,
I was gonna ask.
And Mrs. Fire, you're gonna come out with me.
Yeah, I need some lessons though. I mean, I got skills, but I only got like maybe 1 or 2 moves on the.
Right, stay with me.
I could do that, but that's about it.
Okay.
I need some
Look,
lessons.
we're gonna stop it right there, but we will be back. Follow us on so many different things. Take it over, T.
Oh, okay, I got you on what to follow us on. Okay, y'all ready for this? Follow us on, follow us on Instagram, Skylyne with 2 Y's, SKYLYNE _foundation_2016. Follow us on Facebook at Skylyne Foundation and Skylyne Radio Show. Keep up with us on both of those and you will see everything that we are doing. And we will be right back.
All right, stay tuned, guys. We have more to discuss.
Yes.
BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh, so proud of me.
Here's what you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
You know, when it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, you know, so you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it, eventually it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, you know, because like nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because that a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, you know. But you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden not going to fulfill this other person's needs.
You, madam, are a harlot and a scoundrel.
Because I had one kid while I was still married. Like,
but what if you?
I take that back.
What if the situation turns around the other way? So you ready for your child to meet? They meet the person, and this person is a giver. So this person's buying your child lots of gifts and wanting to.
I would usually.
Do you
like,
let
I don't, you don't like if it's a birthday or some sort of holiday or something like that, okay, and they want to get them a few things or get them something, okay, but just on like a regular basis, like unless it's like Nestle's Quick or something that you can get from like, you know what I'm saying, or like Kit Kats or something like that. Like, no, don't spend a lot of money
It's
on.
unrealistic. See, I'm sorry.
It's unrealistic. Like, don't try to buy his.
Tune in live to Salacious Life Radio every Wednesday from 9 to 11, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
By Demand Radio Show.
2 years ago. If you broke that bike and it don't work, that's on you, brother. I suggest you get that toolkit out back and then start working with it, right? Yeah. So my son's looking at me like, wow. And I broke down to him how we had got fixing flat tires down to a science. You understand what I mean? Sticking the tube in the water. Right? Talk to me, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, critical thinking. And see, and we look at that now, and like kids, they not as on hands like we were back in the day.
That's because nowadays you don't have to put the bikes together.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Skylyne Radio Show.
Yes.
Mark.
My name is Miss T, the Busy Bee.
And of course I'm Miss Faun, the skater. And of course we have Miss Be Inspired in the building. She is here with us. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And it's her birthday, guys.
Yes,
Happy
birthday.
Her birthday.
Happy birthday.
You know,
I don't know the rest of the words. But I know that part. Yeah. Everyone knows that song.
It's been back-to-back birthdays. We had Fawn's a couple weeks ago.
I was September
Miss T, the Busy Bees, was this past weekend. And now we got Miss B Inspired.
Hey.
Yes.
All right.
September 28th.
28th. I know I'm close. I'm close. You know? Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
Along with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it is also Domestic Violence Month. Domestic violence is a heavy one.
Yeah.
Breast cancer is heavy, but domestic violence is heavy. There's different forms of violence or domestic violence that people go through. And I say people because I know men who have gone through domestic violence as well as women. It might be more heavy in the women's culture than it is in the men's culture. I don't know if culture is the right word, but that's what I'm going to go with today. But be aware. Show, like, if you see things are a little different or a little off about that person and that person's not talking, or they might have some unusual bruises, unusual scars, you know, try to say something to them. But the thing is with that is that sometimes they don't want to speak up in fear of themselves, in fear of what's going on. But if you know, please be aware, please, like, try your best, just be supportive. If anything, be supportive, push them to actually saying something. You see something, say something, you know, try to make that difference for them. If they need to reach out to anybody, any type of hotline, make sure that you have information for them. Whenever they are ready to say this is enough and I can't do it no more, be the first one there to pick them up and be on that I can't do it no more train. I wish I had the bell.
Yes, that was definitely a bell-worthy moment. It was.
Yes, bell that's not there right now.
Look, on that note, truth be told, you have a lot of men that are in abusive relationships.
Say that now. I wish I had the bell on that.
Say it again.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
You have a lot of men, and because of their ego, they won't say anything. They won't tell nobody. They eat it up and cough it up as a loss.
So true.
I'm like this. If a woman's crazy enough to put her hands on you, she's crazy enough to try to kill you. Because from a woman's vantage point that has sense, one time is too many times.
Yes.
He put his hands on me once, he's gonna do it again.
And it's time.
And if I walk away the first time, I might not walk away the second time.
Yeah.
So domestic violence, bullying is real, and it's gotten too real, and it's gotten too serious in today's age. I mean, let's be real. You have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds that are committing suicide because they're being bullied. This is my question. Where the bell at? Ding, ding, ding. This is my question. Where are the parents?
Yes.
How was your child 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old committing suicide?
Yes.
How? Why? That's the question.
How are you not paying it?
That's a great question.
How are you not paying attention to your child?
To your child.
Yeah, you know the problem is that, of course, we're in the surge, I would say, of the digital technology age, where kids are spending a lot of time on their phone, on their video games, unsupervised. And I would charge parents to spend more time with your kids and take them off of the video game. Don't let them be on the video game all day long so you can be free to do what it is that you're doing. That is not a babysitter. And I'm being real raw because, you know, me and my husband had to examine ourselves and see what we were doing wrong, because our son started to have behavior issues and we had to examine our parenting style. And we realized he could be on that video game all day long and not come out of that room.
Right.
That's my responsibility to recognize that. My husband's responsibility to recognize that and say it's time to take a break. So a lot of time is spent on the phones, on video games. We have to be careful of the sites that we're allowing our children to go on. Our children, they both do have phones for emergencies, but they do not have Snapchat. They do not have Facebook, no Instagram, no social media sites like that they can get on. And they have parental controls on their phone. You cannot purchase any apps, any games, or any of that, or go on to suggestive videos without there being a code put in there.
Right.
So I just want parents to realize that we are in that digital that digital age, technology age, where it's taking over our children's mind and our at the parents. I just charge you to be more involved and make sure that that is not controlling their time, their mind, and how they think. It influences their behavior in school. All of that.
I think like video games are and all that stuff is kind of cool to do, but then it gives kids a false reality of life.
It does, absolutely.
So they don't know how to really lose.
Right.
How to deal with that pain, and they have to learn how to have coping mechanisms, and it just actually, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of those times things like that just actually hurts a child. It debilitates them, and so as they grow up, they can't really handle rejection. They can't handle negativity. They can't handle things, and so it's like, how am I going to take my feelings out? I'm going to take it out, the most inappropriate way to hurt someone else.
Right.
But that's just part of growing up. Growing up. You're not going to always get your way. You got to learn how to deal with rejection. You got to learn how to be stronger, fight harder, be more competitive, and just be a stronger person. So, a lot of times these games and social media, getting the likes, getting 200 likes on a picture and stuff, it just gives everyone a false, ideology of life. And so instant gratification and fame and being seen and narcissism, all that stuff is just negative, and it just kind of hurts you it hurts your character. It hurts your character.
It does.
It does. One thing that I'm learning and that I have to do sometimes is what we all have to do sometimes, and I'm saying this out loud on purpose: stop arguing with people via social media. First off, don't give them no energy of a person you can't see. You can't see them in real life. Don't give them your energy. Conserve your energy. They say something crazy, bye-bye. Why?
Your delete and block game need to be strong.
Like, you have that right. So if you're
no problem in that block.
Yes.
Right, if you're a person, if you're a person who suffers from any type of mental illness, if you're a person who suffers from verbal abuse, and especially when you're coming out of that suffering of verbal abuse, and people want to say and feel like they can do whatever they want to you, no, they do not have that right, and you have the choice to cut them off. You have the choice to cut it out. You have the choice to block them, to remove them from your life, so that you can actually live how you want to live without having to look over your shoulder, without having to answer back to people who do not agree with your opinion about things, without having to deal with people calling you out your name over the internet. You have that right. So take that right. If you want to speak up about however you feel, whatever is going on, you have that right as well. But you don't have to be disrespectful to a person who has a different opinion. You don't have to bring it to them all of a sudden. Now you want to argue with them. You do not have to do that. Conserve your energy, guys, because the more positive energy you put in yourself, the more positive energy you put out. I wish I had the bell again, because it's missing, and that was a very good point. And it took me a while to actually learn, to conserve my energy. I used to give my energy to a lot of people.
Yeah, me too.
And it took a lot. Like, I've cut off so many people over the last couple of years. I'm just now getting around to really kind of accepting the ones that I kind of feel like, okay, you can come back. I'm just now getting back to the you can come back part. And that's because I had to do some growing myself, and I had to learn when people do things, you put them in a category and you leave them there. Do not take them out that category, because as soon as you take them out that category, they will repeat the same things that they've done to you before, because you are unaware that they still have that capability, which is your choice, and you have the ability to cut them off and to stop it before it's happening at all times. Yep. Okay, the first time someone decides to put your hands on you, because we are talking about domestic violence.
Absolutely.
The first time, you have the right to say no. You also have the right to do a couple other things, but we're not going to talk about those. You have the right to say no. You have the right to walk away. You have the right to never see them again. When you have that right, take that right. When you have friends who are suffering, watch them, see what they're going through. Pick them up when they're falling, because that's what friends do. No matter what the situation is, especially when it comes to domestic violence, because sometimes you can't say anything. You just have to sit there, and you do have to be that pillow they cry on. You do have to be that shoulder. You do have to be that person that they lean on, because they don't have anyone else, and they kind of don't know how to get out of it until they figure it out.
Right.
And that's something like, pay attention to your friends. Pay attention, man. We gotten so caught up in looking at our phones, just walking around, I actually seen a video of someone getting hit by a car because they were texting. Like, what you doing crossing the street? Not on a crosswalk, in the middle of the street, and you got, boom, here you go, getting hit because you're not paying attention because you're too busy looking at your phone. Like, get off your phone sometimes. Your friends want to talk to you. Your friends need to talk to you. Talk to them.
Absolutely.
Like, put your phone down, have your little bonding session. Talk to them, because they need to talk. People are actually, a lot more people than what you think are really suffering out here. And it's an epidemic because it's on the radio now. Yeah. They're telling us, get these mental illnesses and go to this place and to go do that and everything.
Celebrities are suffering on that level.
Celebrities are speaking out. Like, guys, it is okay to go get you a psychologist. Right? It is okay. It is okay to figure out how to take care of yourself. Like today, I woke up this morning with my energy off, completely off. I had to be at work at 8:30. I got to work at 8:45, and as soon as I got to work, the first thing I did was turn on gospel music. And I listened to gospel music from 8:45 to 4:15. All day long. Why? Because I knew my energy was off. I knew I needed to be encouraged again. I knew I needed to get whatever I had on my chest off, but I also knew I had to go to work.
Right.
And I knew that would make my sound peace, and that's the kind of peace that you need to have. Like, self-care is everything, and self-care is everything that you need to have, and you need to start building upon, because when you're down and when you're broken and when you're hurt, that's when everything starts pushing. You have to push yourself back up, because sometimes there's no one there to lean on but yourself and God, of course. But at the same time, you have to do it, and this is something that I'm very passionate about, as you can tell.
Yes, you have the floor.
Yes,
Miss T, the busy bee.
But what I wanted to also bring about awareness to is like the shaming. Like, I've been noticing a lot of couples have been doing domestic violence and been posting it on Facebook. Hurting their spouses, shaming them if they don't do something like they want them to do.
Yes.
I know back in the day, my parents has been married for about almost 40 years. They don't put their business out there on Facebook.
Yeah, get your business off Facebook.
It's not
on
Facebook.
Yes.
It's not shaming. You're not
I agree with
your
that.
partner. You are talking to your partner, having a civilized conversation, not yelling. Having a meeting of the minds, a conversation where you guys can figure out what's the issue, and you guys can discuss in a calm manner how we're going to figure this out, how we're going to work through these issues, and then get through it.
Absolutely.
Not hurt them, not hit them, not shame them,
absolutely,
not embarrass them.
Absolutely.
That's not how you treat someone you love.
Right.
That's not how you treat someone you love.
And
it was a woman that shamed her fiance for giving her a small ring. Yeah,
you heard about that?
I saw that.
She better be glad somebody wanted to give her a ring at all.
You should be grateful.
Ding, ding.
Hello. She was like, my husband makes 6 figures and he bought me a $2,000 ring. Like,
People
that
need
was
to
so
stop
disrespectful. First off,
What's your assets? What's your savings looking like?
because you don't know what the wedding ring's gonna look like. While you
Yes.
sitting over here doing all of this.
Like, I'm more concerned with making sure we got a nice nest egg to the side. Okay,
Right.
my ring don't need to be that big. Let's see what our bank account's looking like, so that for the next few years we're set the way we need to be. Not, don't put all that into the material stuff. No, it's not gonna help.
And you should be focused on the whys of why you're dating
Mm-hmm.
someone instead of what is he doing, all this stuff. You should be coming up with a list of why am I dating you? What's the reason why I'm with you?
Yes.
You know,
why do I like you?
Why do I like you?
Why do I even
And
love
if you'll
you to
figure
even
out
get that part?
There's
why
a
I'm
thing on
dating
social media from a woman's vantage point. If a man can't do these, 13, 15, 17 things or more, why are you with him? Holding your hand in public, showing affection in public, opening doors, pulling out chairs. So many different things that, fellas, men don't do no more.
Chivalry. It isn't dead.
I was about to say
It isn't dead.
No.
It's not
People
dead.
ask me why I treat women the
It
way
went
I
away.
treat
I don't know where
because
it
that's
went,
how I
but
treat
it's
my
back.
mom.
It started.
Yeah.
That's how my dad treats my mom.
Yeah.
But
That's why they've been married for going on 51 years.
hey, shout out
No,
to
that's right.
Yeah,
So-
you know.
And if I'm dating you, it's not that it's like a competition between you and my mother, because it's not. You're a woman, she's a woman. If I'm gonna treat my mother like that, if I'm gonna treat my sister like that, there's a very good chance I'm gonna treat you like that too.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't mind opening doors. I don't mind holding hands. I don't mind showing affection in public. If I like you, if I love you, if I'm endeared with you and I'm at one with you, then I'm gonna put my all in it. But we getting ready to take that thing called a break again, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere because we still got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, we got a few minutes. We on till 9 o'clock.
we're almost there. This is the first show.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Radio.com. Hey.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
yeah. Well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, you know, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook
I didn't even say that. That's kind of
called me a coon, but it's like I like you. It's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday. I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. You know, if you're gonna jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. And listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that. But it just seems like, you know, she was basically, she was bullied.
But see, the thing about it is they will put a gun to her head to not do it.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what the threat says. You gotta say, it's why it's called a threat. You don't know the hypotheticals in there that could happen to you.
Why do you think
she's not a well-known singer, so she's not going around with security. Since she goes to get her tracks at the mall,
right?
Pow.
Right, but at the same time,
now we got a whole bunch of dead cats.
Yeah, but like what she said in the footage, you know, today on The View was basically it's not white people who was threatening her. It was us who was threatening her.
Right. Where do you think she live? I think she live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
They gonna get her at the Ku Klux Klan mall and drag her by her hair. You know her hair made a cat. She got the new weave.
I don't have Jennifer Holiday money, honey. I don't know what it might be because it's. I don't got Jennifer Holiday money, but me personally, I feel as though, you know, like I said, once I kind of came out, and even being on this show, because I'm pretty sure the headline says Trump supporter.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright guys, welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. We're almost there, guys. The show is 2 hours long every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com. You can also catch us on Facebook Live, as you see, the ones that we shared it with. Hey, y'all. Hi, everyone.
Thank you. We got some new followers tonight. Thank you guys for sharing the links.
Yes.
Thank you for your
Thank you
love
for
and
those
support.
20 shares. I don't know who all shared, but we really appreciate it. I know we were sharing, but that means other people were sharing too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being the audience of our first show.
This is our first show, guys. The number one first show.
Like, you all get to see this. So that means, prayingfully, by next year, when we come back for our 1-year anniversary, we need you all to tune in once again. Because, you know, you were the originals. You were the founders of the audience. You know?
Right.
So come on back. Bring it on back.
Every Wednesday, 7 to 9.
And I want to just say thank you to Otis, Rolette. Thank you for tuning in. My friends, Miss Rose Bean, my friend Jabri, my friend Jeffrey. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, Studio G, thank you for tuning in, guys. My good friends, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm going to give some shout outs one last time. Thank you for your encouragement, your love and support to my brother from another, Mikey the bartender. If you ever met Mikey, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he got some good drinks, guys.
My man Derek Chase. If you don't know who Derek Chase is, but you know the promoter dude, D Chase. Yeah, I love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Big shout out to my homegirl, April Watts. I'm going with my name. Sweetheart, thank you for that last conversation that we had on what name to go with. I appreciate you. I love you. And we definitely look forward to having you on our show soon. Sooner than we know, sooner than you think, but it will be soon. Within the next few weeks. If you're available and we can work it out, we got you. My man Mo Dirty. Whenever I need something, I know you always got me. I appreciate your love and your support. Of course, my parents, my son, a handful of my friends, associates, business partners, business acquaintance. Trina Love, yes. Big shout out to you. She met Mikey, the bartender, my doctor bartender, for the first time last night. She was like, oh my God, Mark, you weren't lying. The Irish coffees got me right. The frog in my throat is gone. If you ever have a frog in your throat, go holler at Dr. Bartender Mikey. Tell him you need 2 Irish coffees. Down one and then drink the second one. And then you do what you do after that. But don't drink soda unless there's liquor in it. But you do what you do.
The remedies.
The frog will be gone. Trust me.
Don't forget Shorty. Hey, Shorty.
Shorty Bootleg Barbecue. So good, it should be illegal.
Yeah. Right.
But it's not. So holla at Shorty. If you ever need a man on the grill for whatever occasion, any occasion, Shorty's got you. Shorty's a beast on the grill. He's the best of the best. Yeah. And you know what? You know where Shorty's from, y'all?
Where?
Chicago. My hometown. The Shy, baby. The Shy, baby. It ain't nothing like the Midwest, baby. It's a lifestyle. you got the you got the West Coast, the East Coast, you got the dirty South. The Midwest is a different form of people. It's a different walk of life. Everybody that tuned in, that supported us, that gave us shout outs, that shared our flyers, our show tonight. We love you. We thank you for all your support. Y'all have any last words?
Yeah, Miss Be Inspired. Yes. Birthday lady.
Yes, it's her birthday.
Thank y'all, appreciate it.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
On your birthday. You could be anywhere else, but you came here.
She's gonna be our special guest once a month.
Once a month, family.
She ain't going far. She doing a whole lot of big things in and out of town, but she will be here bare minimum once a month.
Yeah. Any interviews, make sure you reach out to us, the Skylyne Foundation 2016 @gmail.com. Also goes for the advertisement at beexposedradio.com/promotions, and follow us on Instagram, Skylyne_foundations_2016. And we will see you all next week. Thank you once again.
Tune in
next week
to beexposedradio.com.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
You're now listening to beexposedradio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is to be these bosses and how we conduct ourselves as business-minded individuals and just people in general. I let my gut